Alright everyone, and welcome back to the F1 League on F1 2015, and here we are for round 12 of the season today at Singapore. As you can see in qualifying, we've got heavy rain to deal with, so yep, this is not going to be a fun time at all, and I can of course say that it wasn't at all. And yeah, you can see my best time so far is only a 58.5, and yeah, I really dislike this track. I mean, I don't know, I don't really dislike it, but I'm just not very good at it, I guess you could say. And yep, throw in heavy rain as well, and yep, was not looking forward to this one at all really. I'm just hoping to be drier in the race. I think what I did was, for qualifying, I was putting like about 8 or 9 laps of fuel, and just went for one long run really on the wet tyres, just tried to build up the time a little bit, because yeah, I don't think I'd have really got anywhere doing like quick runs. I sort of need to build up my confidence in these kind of conditions usually when it's like a wet session. But yeah, obviously you might remember last season, probably one of the worst performances I've ever put in, well, sitting in the F1 League, and probably one of my all-time worst ever. As yeah, I crashed, I can't even remember how many times now, it was like 7 or 8 I think. I ended up 2 laps down, and I think that was the first sort of someone actually done Singapore, done a proper 50% race distance on this game around this track at the time. So yeah, it was a bit of a disaster, and I probably should have done a bit more practice than I did. And I did at least do 1 practice race for this, well, ahead of this one. So yeah, I was a bit more confident that wouldn't happen this time, as long as I kept out of trouble. Obviously, once again with strict cutting, hoping that maybe if you get caught out by the corner cutting, of course. And yeah, to the line we come then, we improved to a 57.9, which was still over 3 seconds slower, and make that 4 seconds as Dizzy Cupid improved near the end to go pole with a 53.9, which is, I have no idea how they were going so fast. I guess just more confidence in the car, I guess. Hickey actually out-qualified me there by half a second. He won the grid then. Now I can say that the race does get restarted because of lag problems on his first lap. But yeah, we're going to see what actually happened on his first start. Those lights go out. And yeah, I did get a decent start though, but I saw backed out of it there. I was quite cautious into turn 1, but then there was an instant anyway in front of me because Lex Box 1 got spun, and I ended up getting caught up in that anyway. So yeah, I dropped back down into 10th place, and Hickey actually managed to get a good start going around the outside and got himself up into 6th place. So it seems that Sawyer's better to have been on the outside really going into the first corner there. And yep, heading down this DRS straight, obviously no DRS on the first lap of course, but then we see Lex Box 1 go into wall, and then Gouch Crab does, and we collect him, and then the game just freezes. My wheels started going mental, like twitching in front of me for some reason. Like the screen was just frozen, and apparently everyone was disconnecting at this point. And then suddenly, in a second, yep, it just comes back and I get flung into a wall. And yeah, as you can see, everyone was leaving at this point, so yeah, well, obviously getting kicked out, I think, because the lobby just, yep, well, we've seen it so many times in this game. But we restart. It was actually 3rd time lucky because we had problems on the second one as well. And unfortunately on this one, Hickey actually, his game froze on the start. I think Minty didn't turn up this one either. And then we get a penalty before we even started the race proper, and like literally, I didn't even have any cuts or extends or anything on this little first lap. But yeah, we get a penalty, but obviously that'll be taken off as long as we're clean for the rest of the race. Dizzy Cupid actually pitted at the end of that lap. I don't think I had damage or something. Then Commando crashed. He had a lag incident, I think, with Sierra Rosberg, because I think it was him and Dizzy Cupid who were lagging a bit during this race. Then on the end of that lap, it looks like Keith Steadman's coming into the pits, and I think he had damage as well. Don't know what happened to him, but we're up to 5th place already then. And we've only really done 1 full racing lap, having qualified 10th. So yeah, certainly having some good fortune here, as Sierra Rosberg's now disconnected, I think, or either left because of the lag problems, and we're up into 4th. So yeah, going very well for us so far. Then on lap 4 we got Lex Box 1 coming into the pits. I think he's got damage as well then, so we're up into 3rd place, a long way behind Silent Mole and RBZ though, who are 1st and 2nd. Then they both put on the end of lap 7, so that's going to move me up into the lead of the race. And yeah, see, there's like another little lag problem going on here, where it wasn't sort of showing them going for the pit properly, and then they sort of jumped back afterwards. So yeah, we are into the lead now then. We come into the pits for our first stop on the end of lap 9. That was one thing I was quite confident of, that I could get the tyres to last to do a 2-stop here. And yeah, I did sort of realise that I wouldn't have the pace to sort of match anyone on a 3, so I decided to go with something different for a 2-stop. Looked like Welsh Crowd was doing the same thing actually there. He's still out for another lap in fact on options. Hamilton fan also staying out, but he was on prime, so I guess you'd expect that really. Dizzy Cupid had already done 2 stops at this point, and yeah, he's behind us. But later on this lap then, on our first lap on primed, we lock up. Memories of last season coming back there for a second, but luckily we kept out of the wall that time. But that has put Dizzy Cupid right on us, and he had been close to 2 seconds behind, so yeah, that was see from us there. I mean, he would have been catching us anyway, but we've just sort of handed it to him really. He's getting alongside us and towards this tight chicane, and he managed to squeeze through. We thought better than to sort of turn in on him there, and we did brush the wall, but luckily we got away with it, and we're down to 5th place as we've got, I think, Welsh Crab and Hamilton Fan come into the pits now then, so we will begin back up into 4th place after we pass him here, and yeah, indeed we do then. So yeah, we're now going to skip, I think, for a few laps until, yeah, on lap 15 it was, where Dizzy Cupid and Silent Mo have been in the pits. That's the lag there with Dizzy Cupid, but Silent Mo is actually coming out of the pits there right behind us then, so it does look like the 2-stop is not going to really gain us anything here today. And yeah, as I said, it was really just a case of I had to try something different because I didn't have the sort of pace here. As I said, not my favourite track, and yeah, just not one I'm that good at, as he's getting alongside us then with the DRS, and he's passed us before we even get to that kink. So yeah, through he goes then into 2nd place. Dizzy Cupid's probably not that far behind, to be honest, because yeah, he was so 2 or 3 seconds lap quicker than me, I think, for most of this race. As we break into lap 17, he does at the inside. I thought he was going to outbrake himself there, but I think I was just still way too cautious going into the corner. And I think that was the case for a lot of the race really, because yeah, as I said, a lot of crashes last season, so I was a lot more cautious this time around. As on the next lap we've got, oh no, not on the next lap, this is quite a bit later, they've actually come in again for a stop. So yeah, we went a really long way on these primes, and yeah, back up in 2nd place for now then. We're on our pit-in lap now though. Dizzy Cupid's getting alongside us once again to chicane. Once again we think better than to turn in on him, and once again he makes a move sticking to us. So 2 impressive passes for him there, I have to say. As yeah, we're going to be coming in there. We've done 13 laps on these prime tyres, so yeah, we'll be getting rid of them now then and going on to options once again. As yeah, into the pits we come. Silent Mo's not that far behind. I think he's just passing us right now, in fact. And yeah, we'll be going back onto options then. We had a big gap behind us then to Casey Legend and the others who were still in the races. So I just went onto my friends list for, I'm not even sure why there. But yeah, onto options then for the final 9 laps. Comfortable gap behind us then, and we skip to lap 26 then. Silent Mo out of the race then from 3rd place, and actually we see that he was disqualified then for having too many cuts or track extends, and that puts up into 3rd place then, so that certainly helps in the battle for 2nd in the championship at this point. As yeah, nothing much happening after that. It was rather uninteresting race for me. A lot of retirement sort of put was sort of the reason for that, but we do get another podium then. So yep, that's another one for this season, and certainly keeps us sort of there or thereabouts, sort of, well, with I think with 50 points behind Dizzy Cupid now, because he actually wins the race even though RBZ beat him on the track, but he had penalties and they stood, I think, because of corner cutting. So yep, Dizzy Cupid, well done to him, he took the win, and yeah, RBZ 2nd and we're 3rd. And yeah, as I was saying, I think that puts him 50 points clear of me, and I think that I'm going to have to improve my pace life. I'm going to have a realistic chance of beating him in the championship. But we do have 15 points now over Silent Mo for 2nd, so that's good news for us there. 6 races to go though, so still a lot could change. As there's the final results, and apart from Dizzy Cupid, well, actually I was right in fact, so yeah, unless I'm mistaken, then I think that's right what's on the screen there. And I forgot to look at the race director anyway, so yeah, that is it for this race. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. And yeah, if you're new, then feel free to subscribe. Also check out the links to other social media accounts in the description below if you want to have a look at them. Got Twitter, Twitch and all that. So yeah, see you next time then for the Major Grand Prix. Thanks for watching and goodbye.